Hello and welcome to the non-Greg Sterlace Greg Sterlace show. Except only the substitutes. Only the substitutes. I'm your host. I'm the Pamazon. And I'm not sure what order everything's gonna come up in. This is my cat, the Penelope. Oh. She's a delightful creature. So we have.
Got soap coming out of her butt.
Oh,
it's gone now.
She will if she keeps eating it.
what a great kitty.
Which she tries to do. Ah, there we go. The co-host, Rocknuts.
It's your boy Rocknut's back.
Back. He's back.
Oh.
He was here last week, and
I was
he's
a
back
mannequin
this week.
last week.
Yes, he was a mannequin. All right, and here we have our guests. This is John.
Hello, yes.
Pass the
Thank you,
kitty
Miss
along
Pam.
there.
Thank
yes,
you,
yes, no problem. And our other guest, I'm waiting for your Chiron to come up. I think I said that right, correct? Is it a Chiron?
Hey, hi, kitty.
Andy, there we go. And they are in green Schwinn.
Oh.
They will be performing for us. I feel weird because my head's getting like cut off, and that's like right across my eyes. Like, what the heck? Okay. I wasn't
Go back to
in
slouch.
co-hosting mode. When I slouch, then my belly sticks out. I don't want that. So, what kind of music do you guys play?
Oh, well, we play wonderful artists of the past, like the 1920s, and we do a lot of Tiny Tim covers. We do songs you might know, you might never have known, but they're great songs from the 1890s all the way up till present day. We do a lot of originals, too. The ones you might know are stuff like Tiptoe Through the Tulips, which is famous by Tiny Tim, but really it's originally from 1929 by Nick Lucas.
Ah, okay. All right. So how did you get, I mean, that seems a little odd. Like, what made you decide that was the time period? You think, like, you're reincarnated, or, I don't know.
I just like that stuff. I've always liked old-time music since I was, like, a really, really little kid. Like, okay, I've always liked Tiny Tim, but then I remember, like, Little Rascals had the coolest music. And it was like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
They did have good music.
And I just love everything from, like, the 20s and the 30s and, like, oh, my God, I was obsessed with old-time cartoons. I know, like, every cartoon from the 20s and 30s and even before, but, man, I'm obsessed with, like, that time period. And then Tiny Tim, of course. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just going to ask you if you've went to the archive.org.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a site where public domain things are, so there's tons of vintage, like, 78s uploaded for free.
I would do that.
Of different jazz artists and old-time cartoons and stuff.
Yeah, man.
All free.
I originally wanted to be an animator, but then, like, I realized that you can't do that kind of 1920s kind of crap anymore, so, like, now it's all, like, you can't make your own show, but I can still draw really good, so I like drawing my own comics now, because, like, you can enjoy your own comics, and, like, it's not as hard, but...
You could animate them. I think people would probably watch. I mean, it's real time consuming though.
Yeah, it's
like
just
super time.
Like, I really wanted to
consuming.
be on the industry. Like, I wanted to go out to LA and really work in the animation industry, but I don't know. That crap's like all complicated, and like you gotta you gotta work on somebody else's show before you get anywhere. And like I'd still do it like for fun, but now I really want to focus on really like being in the music industry. We want to go out to Hollywood, and we want to be Hollywood.
You want to be Hollywood.
Oh, we're Hollywood,
I'm
baby.
for Hollywood.
Oh. California, here I come, right back where I started from. Oh, God, California.
Have you been to California?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Oh, it's great. It's my favorite place.
Your favorite place?
Oh,
Oh, really?
goddamn.
I've never been to California.
Neither have I, but he's told
Me
me all
neither.
about it.
Yeah, he
It
told you
sounds
all about
pretty
it.
nice, yeah.
How about you? Did you like the same style of music? Like,
Yeah, except the song that we want to play first to start off is called Hula Girl, and that's from another comic book guy called Robert Crumb.
oh, I know Robert Crumb.
Yeah.
I didn't until John introduced me to it, and like,
Originally, the song's
I
from
loved it right
1897, but he does a great version of it. We really listen to Robert Crumb a lot. He does the greatest modern interpretation of old-time music,
What's
I
the
think.
name of his band?
The
with
Cheap Suit
Terry's-
Serenaders.
Yes, with Terry Zwigoff and isn't.
Oh, you know them. Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
that's the thing why we're so into particularly Tiny Tim and Robert Crumb, because they just do the
They do the best versions.
They don't write the songs, but they do
Have
the
you
best
have you
versions
seen
of all that
the
old stuff.
the movie on Crumb?
Oh, God, yeah, I've
It's
seen
a great movie.
I've seen
I love
both
that
of them.
movie.
He's like,
I'm obsessed with them. Oh, God.
Hey, Scotch.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Scotch is Robert Crumb's bully, and that's what we call, like, guys we don't like. It's like, oh, it's Scotch.
Yeah.
Some people will call them Chads, but I think they're Scotch.
Scotch is better. That's a better
That's
word.
a better word. It sounds more bully-ish.
Oh,
Scotch.
yeah, Scotch.
Yeah, I've watched that movie a lot of times. I used to make my students watch it, which
Oh, really?
yeah,
You're the greatest teacher of all time.
I'd go to that class.
Sometimes some of them would be really like, that was disturbing, and you shouldn't have made me watch that.
Oh, man.
Keep me in my bubble. I want to be in my bubble. My bubble. Keep me safe in the
Hey,
bubble.
Then they gave her a lot of
Amazon.
apples.
Yeah. Robert Crumb's
Then
sweet.
they gave her a lot of apples.
Apples are sweet.
I got apple pie once.
Oh,
That was
really?
nice,
That's,
yeah.
man, you're cool.
It was my birthday.
Well, birthday, I like pie better than cake.
Yeah, pie
I
is better
got
than
doodle cake on my birthday. It was good.
You
too.
got doo-doo cake.
Yeah, you made me some doodle cake. That was good.
I remember I made you chocolate cake,
That's
and you said
doo-doo
it was
cake.
too chocolatey.
That's your doodle
How
cake.
does that happen? Can that happen?
I
Can
don't
chocolate
know.
cake be chocolate? Too
Yeah.
chocolatey?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's rich with chocolate. It's too chocolatey. You would take a shit right there where you at, right where you eating that shit. That's how chocolatey that joint was.
chocolatey it was. Oh my god.
And that cum cake you made was good. Oh
What
man,
is
that was
that?
good. Remember
What
that
are you
joint?
talking? No,
You
you were.
making some good cakes.
Well, I used to be a baker.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, once upon a time. It was sweet,
That's really cool.
literally and figuratively.
Oh,
No, you see, she wanted me to eat it all right there, and I was like, I can't because I'm not trying to take a shit.
The
Right.
chocolate cake?
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not trying to take a shit, and we performing too at my birthday party, and like you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to be in the middle of performing. Then I gotta take a shit real quick. Hold up, be in there for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
This
So
is
I
for
like- I
Colin's
like-
podcast.
I eat
Oh,
it when
God. Yeah, you need
I
Colin
eat
on
it
here.
when I get home.
I don't know. I thought it was a good.
It tasted good though. It was
delightful
real
cake.
good though.
Yes. Oh.
Well, would you guys like to play a song?
Yes.
I would love to.
Okay.
Can I stand?
Yes. Go ahead and stand up.
Well, out on the vine in the tropical clime where they do a hula hula dance. I fell in love with a chocolate dove while learning a funny, funny dance. This poor little kid was she never did love me before, so I made up my mind. Try to find the only girl I did love. Well, I love a pretty hitty Hapa Haole. A hula girl, she'll be sure to make you giggle. A hula girl, she'll be sure to make you giggle. A hula girl with a night little wig, and now someday I'm gonna try to make the Hapa Haole girl you mine, girl you mine. All the time I'm dreaming of her, my Hapa Haole hula girl. Well, I'm down on the bench with my dear little peach as the waves roll by. You sit in San Hole in a hand, your heart's out the brag upon a die. You go in for a squeegee, give your little tease, your hardest in the world. If you need a fix down, get mixed up with the hula hula girl. Well, I love a pretty hitty Hapa Haole. A hula girl, she'll be sure to make you giggle. A hula girl, she'll be sure to make you giggle. A hula girl with a nutty yummy, yummy, yummy. Someday I'm gonna try to make the Hapa Haole girl you mine, girl you mine. All the time I'm dreaming of her, my Hapa Haole hula girl. Well, all the time I'm dreaming of her, my Honolulu hula girl. As a man of history roaming through this land, oh, everywhere you hear of him, he's found on every hand. Oh, every city, town, and village knows this boy by now. There's a way to recognize him, let me tell you all. If upon a midnight park by a graveyard close, if someone whistles, oh, that's mysterious Mose. And if some dark and stormy night, while the tempest blows, if someone whistles, oh, that's mysterious Mose. He sees all, knows all, gets in everywhere. Some night he might wait for you upon the stair. So if you're going down the cellar, walk upon your toes. If someone whistles, oh, that's mysterious Mose. If someone whistles, oh, that's mysterious Mose. And now, my dear friends, for a little duet with you, with myself. Oh, gee, I'm glad I'm a boy. Oh, gee, I'm glad I'm a boy with fishing and baseball and roller skates. Oh, I have lots more fun than that. Oh, gee, you're jealous of me, and I know the reason why. I'm so glad I was born just a plain little boy. So am I. Oh, gee, I'm glad I'm a girl. Oh, gee, I'm glad I'm a girl with cooking and baking and little dolls too. I have lots more fun than you do. Oh, gee, you're jealous of me, and I know the reason why. I'm so glad I was born just a plain little girl. So am I.
We're back. That was awesome. That was Green Schwinn you just saw. And what were those songs again? They were...
The first one is Hula Girl, also known as Hapa Haole Hula Girl, or my Honolulu Hula Girl. Second was Mysterious Mose from a 1930 Betty Boop cartoon, although there's also another animated version, but I like the Betty Boop one better, because Betty Boop's Hollywood. Even though she's made in New York, she's still Hollywood. And then the third one, that was, oh, gee, I'm glad I'm a boy.
So let me ask you this, the Betty Boop, right? You know?
Yeah.
Those Betty Boop cartoons. I think a lot of people haven't even seen them. They're pretty amazing.
They're missing out.
They're missing out.
Want
Everyone's
to be a
always like,
member?
Oh,
Disney,
yeah.
Disney, Disney. And I'm like, really? Like, try watching some of those.
Fleischer is way better. Fleischer did Betty Boop, they did Popeye.
Yes.
They did some other stuff too, but I really like the really cartoony ones, the wacky ones. They're totally out of their minds, and they're just free to do anything.
Yeah, everything's alive. Like, the toaster's alive.
Yeah.
The spoon and fork will run away. I mean, and they're all, like, kind of rubbery.
Yeah, I like that stuff. And man, there's some amazing Betty Boop cartoons. I highly recommend anyone who sees this, they have to watch Old Man in the Mountain.
Cab Calloway.
Anything with Cab Calloway is
one.
amazing.
That's a great
He's in that one. He
Yes,
voices
he
Old Man in
is.
the Mountain.
Didn't they rotoscope him dancing?
They did. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But-
Aw.
Oh, that kitty. Hello, kitty.
Oh, hi.
Oh, she's like, pay attention to
Hi,
me.
kitty.
She's over here. They can just see a little bit of her. Oh, there we
Hello.
go. Okay.
As you know,
she's,
Kitty.
she's stealing the show.
She is a great actor.
She is, yeah. So, so how do you find these? How do you go around finding stuff, like, generally?
Music or cartoons?
Yeah, music to do.
Okay, music. We look through Tiny Tim's insane repertoire.
Oh, really? How
Tiny
much
Tim-
stuff does Tiny Tim have?
He knows thousands upon thousands upon thousands of songs. Tiny Tim, people know him as a singer. He's also a musicologist. That guy has every song like memorized. You can ask Tiny the whole history of pop music from like the 1870s all the way up to when he died in '96. And Robert Crumb too. And then we just search old songs online. We'll like just look up, great songs from 1925. We'll just a lot of times we'll watch old cartoons too. Like I said,
Yeah.
a lot of those old Fleischer cartoons have great songs in the cartoons from the 20s and 30s. By the time it was the 40s, I don't think the cartoons were as good, except of course for Bob Clampett. Anyway, I'm going on a rant.
No, that's okay. Ran away. Who's Bob Clampett?
Okay, Bob Clampett is the greatest artist of the 1940s, and I think he's the greatest artist all the way up until he died in the 80s. Except, okay, he did all my favorite cartoons. He did Beanie and Cecil. He did the wackiest Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck cartoons.
Okay.
Whenever you see Daffy Duck and he's totally insane, he's like,
Yeah.
Then that's probably Bob Clampett. Like all the other ones, like Fritz Freeling, and everybody really loves all those other guys. They're okay, but man, Bob Clampett's the best one. He's Beanie and Cecil, and he did like I said, all those really great, really wacky cartoons, and I don't know. I just think he's the best out of all the guys at Termite Terrence for Warner Brothers.
Very okay. Yeah, no, I've noticed those very. Also, when Bugs Bunny was mean, I'm gonna guess that was Clampett, because didn't he got a little nicer later on?
I don't know so much. That's hard to say because
Yeah.
my favorite Bob Clampett one is the one with the Kremlin, because I don't like Bugs Bunny, and I like when those little Kremlins beat the crap out of him. Like, man, he's got those big, thick teeth in that one. I love Bob Clemente, but his style's so... it's so cool.
So what do you find sheet music, or do you like have to do it by ear?
Yeah, most of these songs are so obscure you can't find any reference to them at all, so I'll just listen to it.
Over and over and over.
Yeah,
over and over.
Yeah, a bunch of times, and then just like trying like, all right, that sounds okay. Yeah. Especially for Hula Girl, I couldn't find any chords for that. Mysterious Mose, I think I probably could. Yeah, you could just search on the internet for some of the more popular ones, but Lindy Lou.
Popular.
I'm glad I'm a boy. You're not gonna find chords for I'm glad I'm a boy.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
So especially the more obscure ones, you just gotta kind of figure it out.
So you guys are starting to play shows in Buffalo, which is cool.
Yeah.
Previously, any memorable shows?
Oh, we had this insane one in New York City in Brooklyn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, but the best one probably was when we played for the after party. Or even more so, the fundraiser for Tiny Tim the Musical, which came out in Lancaster. We were at the fundraiser for that, and then we got to play the after party for that show. Now, that was amazing. Being around the guy who wrote Tiny Tim's biography, and that was just really cool, just being involved with, like, Tiny Tim. We're actually trying to get together a Tiny Tim, what do you call that?
Tribute
album. Like a tribute album with that guy right now.
Oh, cool.
But the Brooklyn one, that was just insane because New York City's completely insane.
Right, yeah, right.
But
you guys have not seen the famous scene in the movie Insidious with Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Yeah,
no, I've never seen that.
We've played that song probably more times than any living human, and we still haven't seen that movie that it's apparently in.
Yeah,
it's a good scene. It's a good scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know why people think it's like... I don't know why people think it sounds creepy. To me, it sounds like awesome.
I don't think it's creepy. The scene is, like, weird and creepy. You know, it's like the juxtaposition thing where they put the happy song with a weird
like
scene.
in Reservoir Dogs where he's cutting the guy's ear off.
The Third Man kind of started that, like a black and white movie from the 40s. I don't know if you've seen that one, but there was like some crazy happy zither music all the way through it until at the end when there's the big chase scene, and then it's weird electronic sounds.
Yeah, so people just associate it with that if they only saw it from the movie. But
Right. Well, I knew it before then, but
yeah. Otherwise, he's like, I can kind of see why people would think he's creepy, but I'm just so involved and I've seen hours and hours of clips, and like I'm trying to finish reading his biography, but the more you find out, the crazier this dude is.
Just want to make a shout out really fast.
Yeah.
Tiny Tim's in a great movie. He stars as a killer clown in this amazing movie called Blood Harvest from 1986.
Oh.
That's
highly
another
recommend
reason
it.
you might think he's creepy if you saw that.
I have not seen that, but I wouldn't mind. I like horror movies.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. Now, what was the country person you said you met? You said that
You went to his
earlier.
house in
You went to his
Tennessee?
house in
Oh,
Tennessee.
yeah, I didn't meet him. He's long dead. But like,
I was wondering. I was like,
but it's like a museum now and like a
oh,
shop. and
museum,
stuff.
okay.
But,
I was like, you must have met him when you were a little kid.
My first show ever was Slim Whitman. I don't even remember it. But,
Oh, really? Your
yeah.
parents took you?
Yeah, I'm like probably like 90 or something.
Yeah. He's not alive anymore, is he? I don't believe.
I don't know. I doubt it.
I would have to Google it to be sure.
But,
Most of them are dead now from
Yeah.
that time period. They're all too... You don't know who any of these people are. You're like, who are these people?
I know Tiny Tim. He played in Scrooge, the little kid that was crippled. You know.
The other Tiny Tim.
That's the Tiny
God
Tim.
bless us, everyone.
oh, God bless us.
Oh, no. Oops.
Oh.
I didn't even think of that, Tiny Tim. That's true, yeah.
Yeah. Tiny Tim actually didn't even get his name. Excuse me, his name from that. Sorry, he got his name from being called I forget. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
The little cucumber water.
Yeah.
Cucumber water.
That stuff's good. I forget what he got his name from. I think it was like Timothy Tim, and they shortened it to that because his real name is Herbert Corey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. He's,
All right.
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn or Manhattan or something.
Okay.
I think he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, we really like Tiny Tim a lot.
So have you been like practicing singing like Tiny Tim since you were little?
Yeah, since I was like in kindergarten, I would sing it. You know, in the kindergarten class, and these nuns would come over like, "What are you doing, young man?" And they'd start, they'd drop the rulers and they'd just beat the crap out of you till you start singing it. But I still sung it because Tiny Tim's amazing.
Now, do you guys know each other since school?
No, we
No.
met each
No?
other about a year ago on
Oh, okay.
Craigslist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds like a, I don't know.
our-
Craig's
the-
like,
the name of our-
chicka, bonk, bong.
It was in the
Yeah, it was in the
regular
music
section.
Musicians meeting musicians. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we both rode up to the Kaz Park on green Schwinn bikes.
Yeah, that's why we got our names.
Oh,
So the very
okay.
first time we met, we just named our group.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes it easy because lots
I
of
know.
people like really tear themselves up over what
The
to name their
fact that
band.
I
and-
met another human that's this into Tiny Tim in
Oh,
my city.
not to mention Gabby Lala, the world's greatest living ukulele player, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And she also plays the sitar. And
Is she local or is she?
oh no,
not?
she's out in Hollywood. Actually,
Right
she's from Oakland,
Hollywood.
but she is Hollywood, but she's Hollywood, but she's from Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gabby Lala?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we knew about Gabby Lala, Tiny Tim. You told me about Robert Crumb. I didn't know about him,
Yeah.
but like I don't know. I feel like there's something else that was like a weird, strange connection.
I know we did.
We did start with the Tiny stuff right away, but I never heard of him until I was like 14. I saw him like wearing his cape when he comes out on the what's that show called?
Oh, laughing.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
comes out
yeah.
on laughing, and he's just like, oh, and he does tiptoe
Oh,
through the tulips. So I saw it a little bit later, but since then I've been watching it pretty obsessively.
Yeah.
So that Tiny Tim has become like our main focus of what we play. Like we started off just writing our own originals and doing like
We'll still do some of those,
More
but not
regular
so
cover
much. We
songs.
focus on real old time stuff mostly.
Okay.
Now,
Oh,
but,
that give you that stuff will give you gas.
yes, it sure
That
does.
fizzy water.
Oh, I
fizzy
love
water.
Cold Springs.
Do you want to play some more?
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's clap.
You want Pam to dance in the background?
Oh. A tisket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my mother, and on the way I dropped it. On the way I dropped it. I wrote a letter to my mother, and on the way I dropped it. On the good ship, Lollipop, it's a night trip. Into bed you'll hop and dream away. On the sunny beach of Peppermint Bay. Lemonade stands everywhere, Cracker Jack pants fill the air, and there you are, happy landing on a chocolate bar. See the sugar bowl, do the Tootsie Roll with the big bad devil's food cake. If you eat too much, you'll awake with a tummy ache. On the good ship, Lollipop, it's a night trip. Into bed you'll hop and dream away of the good ship, Lollipop. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my mother, and on the way I dropped it. Oh. Linda Lou, listen here. Let's propose to me, dear. There's some honey on your lips that I would like to taste. Well, what's the use in living all this sweetness go to waste? Can't you see, no one's here. I don't care if they hear. There's something on my mind, sweetheart, I've waited for the day I could hold you in my arms and say, utter up your lips, Miss Lindy. Don't you dare to be so stingy. Bring them way up close to mine, so I can keep on kissing all the time. And don't you dare to spread, Miss Lindy, the things I'm going to say to you. 'Cause I told your ma, she told pa, they said yes, so there you are, you're mine for all the time, Miss Lindy. Pucker up your lips, Miss Lindy. Don't you dare to be so stingy. Bring them way up close to mine, so I can keep on kissing all the time. Oh, don't you dare to spread, Miss Lindy, the things I'm going to say to you. 'Cause I told your ma, she told her, they said yes. So there you are, mine, mine for all the time, Miss Lindy, love.
That was awesome!
Thanks, Yar. It's great.
Yes. Okay, my microphone. Where is
so
it?
that
That probably wasn't going to work if I'm just yelling. Okay.
Yes.
There we go. Thank you, Rock
It's
Nuts.
great.
Rock Nuts saved the day. So, hey, where can people see you play live?
Let me tell you something. All right.
Okay, tell us.
Okay. You can see us on the 24th with Tyler Westcott at some place called The Spot. I don't know anything about it. I don't know where it is. He just told us we're playing there and we're going to be there. And then we're going to be at place at around 8 p.m. at Sugar City. We're going to be opening for a band called Rosedale. And we're play anywhere you can. We play on the streets. We play at every open mic. And I'm sure we'll get more like regular shows too. If we have any, I don't remember what they are, but I'm sure we'll get them. And I'll let you know on our Facebook page and on our YouTube and everything like that. All that Twitter and crap.
Is that a good way for people to get a hold of you?
Yeah, get us on either Facebook is the best. That's where I'm going to see it. And we're also, I'll check out YouTube a lot. I check out Twitter sometimes. But mostly, I'd say Facebook's where you gotta go.
Facebook.com.
I don't know. I just type in Green Schwinn.
Just type in Green
You'll
Schwinn.
see us on a green toilet. We're right next to a green toilet for my friend Colin, who's obsessed with toilets. He's a great guy. DeWalt Steele. I highly recommend him. But we're sitting next
That's
to.
why you like pudding.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, yeah, man. That's a great band name. Oh my
We have
god.
a giant toilet that we didn't bring to the show.
Yeah, I heard. I've like been studying you guys now. Like anal pudding's like amazing.
So that's awesome. So that's 2 shows. Anything more? Or is those are just the 2 you have right now?
That's all I can remember anyway.
Okay. Yeah, those are the 2.
that's all that's coming up for right
Okay,
now. Yeah.
that's all right. That's good. That's a goodly amount. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. What else should I ask?
Let me see here.
Well, we were talking about Colin a minute ago and his love of toilets.
In this love of toilets.
Yeah, we have a lot of like weird little characters.
There's
that
so
we've
many
met.
characters in our history. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's Eric Starchild.
Oh,
Does
everybody
everyone
knows
knows
Eric.
him.
Yes.
So,
I
So
remember.
shout out to him for selling beads and like.
Yeah, he's been there since the beginning of Green Schwinn. There's
Gotta be
Mike
rich
Sentman, of
by
course.
his stuff,
Oh
though.
yes. Of course, Mike Sentman. Yes.
You know, and a weird story is, as soon as we started Green Schwinn, we actually split up. I went to Cali and he went to Texas.
Oh,
And then we came back months later. But
that's interesting.
With our
So,
hands in our pockets, ready to play some nice,
yeah.
old-timey music.
how long were you apart?
Like, probably like 3 months, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. It's not
I-
like 10 years and then
Yeah.
we were like.
It's weird though, cause we like met like once ever, and then didn't see each other again for 3 months, and right off the bat we both got back.
Yeah, we
Like,
started
should
kicking it.
Probably
We-
do this band, man.
Yeah, and we did. We've like, yeah, it's sweet. It's great, yar.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. I'd also like to recommend everybody that watches this show use an app called Wakey.
Oh, what's that?
Oh,
do?
Talk to
Wakey is so
strangers.
much fun. Yeah, you get all many insane Indian guys, though. Don't talk to any Indians. Do not do it. No Saudis, don't do it. You'll regret it immediately.
Oh, dear.
If they ask for your picture, don't do it.
Don't do it. I try and stay away from anything that's going to get me in trouble because I get enough trouble generally without trying. So.
Yeah.
Give me your picture, yar. It's great. Don't worry. Do you like eggplants?
I like eggplant.
No.
No, that's not what you think it means.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Like chocolate too.
You'll talk to them for like 2 minutes, and they'll be like, "Hey, man, can we talk every day?" It's like, no, I barely even want to talk to you right now.
You can come to my house, yar. You can live with me.
It's good.
Right.
Wakey, it's called, huh?
It's endlessly fun.
Oh, hi, Wakey.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like fun for me. I'm actually not that outgoing, so I'd be like,
If
And
you
let me
don't
tell
like
you-
a
get off my
person,
computer, get off.
Let me tell you something else. If you're ever in Brooklyn, stay away from the Neptune Hotel. It's bad. Don't go there. There's like one toilet for the entire hotel. The hallways are about like half an inch wide and like, oh my.
And the fire alarm goes off at 3 in the morning, and you think there's like a terrorist attack.
Oh,
it was
wow.
so loud.
We were on our way to New York, and like all of a sudden our hostel got canceled, so we had to scrounge around and find something in like the last minute. I don't know. And we ended up. Oh, it was horrible.
Neptune Hotel?
Yeah, don't go there.
In astrological terms, Neptune represents deception.
That makes so much sense now.
That works.
Yeah, deception.
Call and
and
text
yeah.
us at this number.
Oh, there we go. 406-775.
If you want to hear about Neptunes and stuff. Not the producers.